Unbanmentalmisstep donated to have blue-white Ledger Shredder built on the stream and played. No. This was a donation from the loving Twitch community, so... Dwarf bugs? I don't even know what a dwarf bug is. What I want to know is the real question. Alright, so let's see. We gotta build around Ledger Shredder. I think in Legacy it makes the most sense to play a lot of the cheap spells, as it always does really, but specifically the angle I want to go with is Mentor-esque. This might end up sucking, but you know, there's always science to be had. I might want to play Cabal Therapy, actually. I think that card actually might be reasonable. Small number. Sort of a good card to loot away as well. I don't think I want 8 baubles. I think that just might be too much. Like, kind of feeling sort of a splash. Also, that's a good card to loot away. You know? Unearth could be worth it. I'll play 1 Unearth. Why not? Like 102. What does that mean? Oh, 1 or 2. Makes more sense. Is Dark Confidence still unplayable? Yes. Don't think that's a real question, honestly. Well, I guess it's a real question, but I don't think there's a lot to be said about it. I'm trying to think about what else usually goes in these decks. Oh, person required, I have to play 1 mission briefing. I guess I'll play 1, but I'm not thrilled about it. I don't think it's... I think it's not good, honestly. Consider our flashback spells? Yeah. I was thinking, that's why Cabal Therapy made sense to me, actually, but... You know what would be really good? Gitaxian Probe in this deck. But we don't have any Gitaxian Probes available to us. Could have 8 forces, but it's not... I'm not sure I actually want to do that. I think that's like kind of not where I want to be. I was thinking about it. I think I'll just play 1 Snapcaster. Because since the mission briefing's required... Don't really like Strix. You don't, like... So I've played a lot with this card. I kind of think you just want cheap stuff. Like, putting in too many 2-drops is a good way to just kind of clog up. Like, Spell Pierce is pretty good in this deck, I think, generally speaking. I wonder if I can get away with just playing 19 lands, actually. Of 1 mine. Don't think you really want to go down that route. Why? Why is that, Mad Lad? I was thinking about a small number of days, maybe just like 2 days. All right. There. We'll start here for now in the building, and I might trim. Predict. Maybe. Actually, I could see that. Alright, you know what? We'll play 1 predict for you, Cal. 1 predict, 1 mission briefing. Well, Marcus doesn't come here anymore, so it's for you. Well, I'm not playing tight. There's 0 chance I would play that card. I'm not playing Temur Charm. I want to play all these basics. Yeah, I don't think I want to play Swamp. Question is if I want to play Mystic Sanctuary. Yo, what's up, Ved? We're building a donation deck. I'm thinking about it. I had to reboot because my OBS was dropping frames before, and now it seems to be fine. It's not that too bad. Well, it's not that bad, but it's also not great, I think. Alright. I guess I can't really play Mystic Sanctuary, even though I kind of want to. I think it kind of just warps the deck a little bit too much. I think I'm going to play 2 basic lands and none after that. No, it cannot be an Uro deck. You're trying to do way too much by that point, I think. Actually, what's the reason I can't play a lot of basics, actually? Like, I'm trying to think about this. I don't think there's actually a reason I can't play a lot of basics, right? As long as I just play a lot of islands, play 1 plains, 1 swamp, and play just like a shit ton of fetch lands, right? Well, I'm certainly not playing Creeping Tar Pit. Well, I was actually thinking about going the other way, right? Which is you just go, like, this direction. And just play 1 of each of the duels you want to play a little few more fetches, and assume it's going to work out. Maybe that's just, like, too galaxy-brained. Should I play Sanctuary? I think Back to Basics sucks. I'm not going to play that card. I don't think Back to Basics is good versus literally anyone anymore. And part of that is Boseiju being printed. Well, actually, like, a large part of it is Boseiju being printed, in my opinion. I kind of just want to play another Therapy, or play, like, a Thoughtseize, or something like that. Like, Thoughtseize actually makes Shredder better as well. I was told that not a lot of decks actually play Shredder, or I was told a lot of decks don't play Boseiju in Vintage, so like your stuff is actually safe because it's hard to put it into that sort of deck. Well, if I'm gonna do that, shouldn't I just play 4 Mentor? It's just like 2 Unearths, 3 Mentors seems kind of weird, you know? You know what I mean? No, Unbanmentalmisstep did. Yes, for dwarf bugs. He did ask for dwarf bugs. Queen makes sense, actually. I'll play 1 Queen to Dust somewhere. Probably, actually, it sort of makes sense to put in the main deck. That actually makes a lot of sense. This is too many cards. Alright. Do we actually want to play Predict? Predict. Not actually convinced Daze is that good here either, but I guess I'll leave it for now. Question is if I actually need 19 lands as well. I think 1 Kling is generally pretty good in these sorts of decks in the main deck, actually. I think Kling is just super underrated as a card. Alright, I'll play the magical 1 Daze. And then we're gonna just play some really hateful cards. I like Serenity. I don't really like, Back to Basics. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Maybe I want to play just like one big card draw spell. Because it's kind of easy to run out when all of your stuff is 1-for-1, right? I really don't like Of One Mind. Painful Truths, I'm pretty sure, is just like not where I want to be at. Because it costs you life, and I think that's a huge downside. No, Lingering Souls has aged pretty terribly. Alright. Well, I think other people were not kidding. is the reality. Just play Expressive Iteration. Then I would have to be Jeskai instead of Esper. And I kind of think the black cards sort of make more sense with Shredder. A lot of the things you're describing, I think, just end up being a bad blue-red deck. Which, maybe this is what's going to happen anyways, but, you know, I would prefer not to, like, be locked into that awkwardness straight up, right? That's the joke? Well, you all are not giving me money, so the joke's not worth anything to me. So alright, let's go investigate and see what I could put into this deck. It's been so long since I've looked at a deck that looks like this. That's the problem. Like, the actual card draw spells in Legacy suck. Except for Expressive Iteration, and that's like... I don't even know how to put it. I'm just gonna play all of the hateful cards that people hate to play against, that hose certain decks. And then I'll just concede to Wasteland. That's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking about playing one Uppo agent. I think it's kind of free to do it. Can we play AK? I actually thought about that, Siebes. The problem is I think that card's aged really poorly and costs a lot of mana to use. It's kind of close, actually, but... Oh, I could play one Narset, sort of. But... Should I just cut the third Mentor and play 2 Narset? I would agree with a little chat if I actually was just all in on Mentor. As it is, I don't think I actually have enough fuel for it. I'm going to go down to 1 Unearth, 2 Mentor, and play a Narset and one other card draw spell. I think, is actual reality. Yeah, I was thinking about that. It might just be I still want to play Murktide, which is kind of funny, I guess. See you later, Kyle. And Queen is also a Delve card, yeah. It's not like a particularly powerful Delve card, but it is a Delve card. So observe to play 1 zombie fish. No, but I think it's worse than Murktide one at the time, if I had to guess. I don't think Gormag is actually ambitious. I'm just not, like, Gormag is about as ambitious as Murktide, right? Oh, I figured it out. I should play Timeless Dragon. That's actually a good card to loot away as well. I think Void Run is terrible, personally, Wonder Pro. Maybe I could play 1, but it's like a pretty inefficient card. I think I just want to play 2 Timeless Dragons. That's like a good card to discard to Shredder as well. I think this is actually... This is the card I should have thought of first. I'll just cut Days. Just fuck Days. Do I need 5 Graveyard Hate spells? Do I want to mulligan to Leyline is the other question. Also, do I even want to play Marsh Flats? Should I just play Prismatic Vista? I was thinking about 1 Force of Negation in my sideboard. Should I even really play this on Earth? Do I need to? Earth is dope. I don't know about that, but I guess I'll leave it be. Oh, so I get my Oracle into play? I don't have any Oracles in my deck, though. I still have this deck from last year when Dom and I played it, which is kind of funny. I think we went 4-1 with that deck, which is kind of nuts. But I haven't played it in literally a year. Narset better than Hole Preacher? I think Narset is slightly better because I'm just afraid of running out of gas is the actual problem. Alright, versus a combo deck, how many cards can I side out? I can side out most of the white cards for, like, Lavinia, Leyline, Opposition Agent, Surgical Force, Hull Breacher, Deafening Silence. So that's like 5, 6, 7. Or, it depends on the deck, but sometimes Leyline's not that good. Almost Singleton, it's Tainted Pact. Tainted Pact is one of my sick cards, or one of my favorite cards. You're allowed to play 2 Tainted Pact because once you have one in your hand, you can go past the other one because there's not 2 Tainted Pact left in your deck. Oh, that, yeah, I was thinking about Sevinne's Reclamation. Should I just play Sevinne's over Unearth? Sevinne's better than Unearth? It kind of feels like it is, actually. I'll play Sevinne's over Unearth, I think. Any other sick cards I can play, chat? This is your time to shine, chat. You want me to play something goofy? Versus Bobble? I don't really want another, like, small ball card draw spell. I think 4 Mishra's Bobble is good enough. Graphene? Graphene sounds real bad. 1 Murktide? Obscure Charm. Nah, that one I'm not going with. The problem with Graphene in this format is that people play Pyroblast, and it's also just not that good versus Karakas. Like, they'll pay 2 mana to bounce your thing instead of 1. Trade up Vindicate? No, I think Vindicate's pretty poor. Honestly. I mean, I love Vindicate as a card. I don't think it's good anymore. Yeah, it's like Imminent Doom. Alright, I'm going to 2 A-Line, 2 Surgical, and I'm actually going to try to free up a slot for some other card in the sideboard, because I think it's sort of imbalanced right now. I was close, right? Obscure Ascendancy versus Imminent Doom. Alright, chat. I will sideboard 1 Painful Truths for y'all. Unless if there's a better option. Maybe the better option is just second Narset. Is the boot count a little bit low? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19. It's a little bit low. It's a little bit low for your opening hand. Remember, Mishra's Bob was like some percentage of a blue card. Shorikai? Ooh, let me look up Shorikai. I don't think I want it, but I'll re-look it up. This card costs so much mana and dies to Fire Blast. Holy shit. Oh, did I open the chest for Callum? I don't think I did. He just left before I could. Yeah, but it needs to not be blastable, Matt. Should I play Sorin the Mirthless? How many black sources do I have? 4, 5, or 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. Gideon, ally of Zendikar? Maze my time? Oh, probably not that one. I think that one's just too bad. It's kind of close, actually, though, Kane. Alright, I'll play Painful Truths because of Mystic Sanctuary. Gonna rename this. We've ended up on Esper Shredder. This is really just like a thought experiment in action. I don't really like Meddling Mage anymore, because you have to play a lot of copies of Meddling Mage for it to do its thing. That's kind of cool, Turtle Power. I hadn't thought about that, but that is something you can do. Kind of thought about sideboarding one Supreme Verdict, but also kind of hate it in this style of deck. I think it doesn't work out the way you want it to. Alright. I'm going to open the chest quickly for Cal, even though he left. But if you all want to support the stream, check for those Twitch Prime subs. If you want to support the stream for free, hit that follow button. That's free to do and does help support the stream. And let me get this deck list up on Cardboard Live, because we still do that here. Keep in mind, this deck is not tuned whatsoever. This is just a hypothetical creation. It could be not very good, or there might be promise and someone else smarter will just have to figure it out, you know? Someone will let me know if the deck list is updated. Alright, prediction up for the first match. We're waiting for the cards real quick. I'm really just glad to have you all. Anyways, did everyone have a good weekend last weekend? Everyone having a good Monday? My voice is finally basically back to normal. Just kind of gas. Oh shit, I attack you, that sucks. 4K. I've had similar experiences recently. Nice. Hope you have fun MTG banding. That sounds great. Your bets in for the first match. But the bets are really evenly spaced out, which is not surprising. You finished a level 2 Menger Sponge out of Neo Draft. I don't know what that means. Nice, Kane. Siebes, I read your message and I don't know what it means, so maybe that's on me. Alright, we got a match. This person was the last Monoblack Depths? Shit. Guess I keep. This is what I sign up for when I play this deck. There's my Ponder, fortunately. Oh, I see. You're making... Oh, I see. You're making like a giant geometric thing. For lack of a better word. If I queue into Anu and win the Streamer Showdown, you'll donate 5 subs. Glad to hear it. I wish I could make it happen directly. But... can't force that shit, Wonder Pro, unfortunately. Maybe I could have let it resolve, actually, but I didn't feel like I actually have to kill this if I just fetch with both. I don't even have that card in my deck. It's kind of funny. Just gonna sandbag this. I don't think I want to play that out. I think that's just a huge mistake to play out the Sanctuary without getting something back. So far, this game has gone basically nowhere. Healthy Voidwalker, alright. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna leave the plow on top because it can't get duress that way. But I'm gonna draw it this turn. I need another blue source for the Sanctuary anyways. Okay. You can needle this if you want. I don't think that actually matters. You can always burn my ending to undo it anyways. Just, I think drawing the plow is worth so much that I shouldn't shuffle it away, you know? My opponent's deck do anything? That's a real question. It's pretty good, actually. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, I don't have a second white? Awkward. I thought I had a second white, clearly. I think the plow's still better. I'll just assume I'll find another white source at some point. See, sure. So far, it looks like my opponent's gonna deal themselves like 8 damage, and then the Shredder will just kill them. Second island. Third island is kind of Pepega, or second island rather. I think I'm gonna hold this because if I draw another white source, or rather if I drew another spell I could get a loot out of the deal, but this is fine. Holding this for Brainstorm. Alright, guess that's kind of a punish for not plowing immediately. Doesn't matter. They can have a plow or a shredder, but the shredder is the one I care about. More so. And if they just cash in their Voidwalker for shredder, I'm not even convinced I care that much. Why don't I cast Dragon? Does that answer the question? Does this override timing? I need a judge. Does Void, like, can they just cast the Ledger Shredder? Does not. Alright, I'll just kill it. I don't think they have the other thing. Of course, I might end up regretting that a lot, but... Wait, this turn implies vigor timing? Fair enough. That's a good thing to know, the tonic boot. Thanks. That's a good way to think about it. Huh? The rest? Got it. What's cranial insertion? I don't even know what that is. So they just didn't even draw Dark Depths ever. It's kind of funny. Opponent played Hexmage and conceded. As you do. Force looks really bad versus my opponent. My discard spells are also pretty bad actually, but... They side in Karn Sign of Urza, which is kind of not great for me. I don't really have a great sideboard for the matchup, unfortunately. I guess I just, like, begrudgingly leave in one Force of Will, even though it's, like, kind of bad. I think all of the grindy cards are pretty good, though. like the Painful Truths. The Plague Engineers picking off Confidant matters. Sounds pretty good. I don't think Deafening Silence does much versus my opponent. Spank Star. Nice herb board, thanks. Took my Thoughtseize. Fascinating. I'm gonna sandbag the Shredder for the or the bauble for the Shredder next turn. If I'd known they played this card, I might have sided in Serenity. Probably would have, actually. I'm gonna discard the second Shredder. It's kind of close. I kind of wish I could just keep all of them, but I can't. Axemage. This is do or die time. So I think they're going to go for it. Sort of makes sense. They know some of my hand. They don't know these three cards, but I mean, I'm down one plow already because I used it on Dark Confidant, so seems like they will go for it, yeah. Well, 21 minus 5 is 6. Or 16, rather. So I can block. Alright, this is fine. I can use Sanctuary to put Plow on top, Narset into the Plow. Alternatively, I guess I could just snap Plow that as well. I think Narset is better, because if I need Plow again, then I can snap the Plow. This Painful Truth is not so good anymore, that's true. True, I can cast a Painful Truths for one. Yes, I thank you. Thank you, all of you. One might say it's painfully true. Yes, one might say that. It's a lot of life, but they have so few resources left that I think I'm probably going to win by this point, but... Yeah, I know. I'm just commenting on what's going on as well. That's interesting. That's good. Can still get a planes off this. Give them our depths. Are they just gonna kill my Narset? Do not kill my Narset. Swamp is kind of embarrassing, but you know, so have V. So I'm trying to play around Sudden Edict. Trying to determine the best way to do that. I think it's just like Sevinne's back Shredder and then snap Plow. I think it's the best way to do all of this. Oh, I shouldn't have played my land first. Well, I don't want that, I want anyways. Or I guess I could actually just ponder looking for another Plow. Escort. I'm actually going to ponder. Wait, and Control Z. No, I was supposed to put the Queen on top actually, but too late now. And now I don't lose the sudden edict anymore. I can always just sack that. It has 3 base, yeah. So far, the Sevinnes and the Timeless Dragons have looked pretty good. Alright. Sudden Edict no longer does very much. I do have to deal 62 damage, but I think Mentor's up to the job. Just have to be careful to not to accidentally kill myself. Maybe plows are gone. I think it's just good to get the token and remove a threat, you know. Right, killed my Narset. I think killing my Narset was really not good. Yeah, exactly. That's my plan. And I'm gonna use the copy to return Shredder. I think the plan is to actually leave my big creatures back now. Like, I think I can send with the tokens or whatever, you know? I guess I can see what their top card is, but they do have a tutor in between as well, so... Oh. Just gonna play around like Saga tokens somehow killing me. I don't think it really matters how much I... Like, this is only like 17 damage, it doesn't really matter. Whoops. That is a weird block, yeah. Sudden Edict makes sense. Their hand's probably Sudden Edict, if I had to guess. Like, there's so few cards that they could actually have in their hand that would make sense. I would lose to Saga for Ginger Brute, yes. I don't think that's in their deck. Hot Soup? Does Hot Soup actually go to the face? I don't remember anymore. Okay. This ending is going to end them, literally. Look at all these freaking triggers. Holy moly, chat. I'm gonna keep the plow. Discard that. Go my mission briefing. Both can go in the graveyard. Cast Wonder. Yo, Cal, I opened a chest for you earlier. You weren't there. It wasn't a good chest. But Monastery Mentor is doing Monastery Mentor things. Oh, I missed Lethal. Whoops. Okay, whatever. Alright. Won that 1-2-0. The believers are rewarded. Aunt Lamau. I do not think it even came close to mattering. Alright, second match prediction up.
Nice
Yo, Cute Fuzzy, welcome back. If y'all want to be as cool as Cute Fuzzy, can check for those subs in a similar fashion. Get Jarvis clap for Cute Fuzzy. And I will open a chest for Cute Fuzzy as well. So, didn't believe hard enough. Ooh, Endling, which was pretty bonkers in MH1. Giada, Font of Hope, Avatar, and 10 play points. Alright, let's hop into another match. Endling. Yeah, that's not a good one. Y'all can get more chests opened if you use those subs. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. But let's get some Jarvis claps in chat for the people who have subs so far today. Jarvis clap. That would be Cute Fuzzy and Calm Smith MTG. Octo clap? That's a nice emoji. Forgot how much work it is to win with a deck like this. You just have to like take so many more game actions. Really just have to grind it out all the way out. I have, actually. Stefan, I think, worked on that at some point way before as well. Like a long time ago. Let's like keep this one. I'm just gonna fetch C. If I get wasted, so be it. Like, it's too hard to play around waste with this hand. I should have known something was up when their name was the Maverick Joe. Wow, actually. I think, like, Unanswered Mentor is the easiest way to win this matchup for my deck. Yeah, I was thinking about it. It kind of sucks because I really wanted Therapy Endurance. Because my mana kind of sucks, actually, is the other issue. Alright. Alright, I think you're right. I also think I'm going to actually EOT Brainstorm, which is kind of weird, but... Shoot. Forgot it doesn't, like, double up anymore. So, Wooded Foothills, Plains, Heath, Endurance, Heath. 2 Endurance. That's actually really good. This works out perfectly, I think. Oh, The fact that I don't have another Tundra or Sea is kind of shit here, but whatever. Mistress Bubble's really, really, really fucking good with Monastery Mentor. Or just Powerless creatures in general. I guess this actually makes sense to Therapy the Thalia then, right? Otherwise this is not even possible. Oh, they drew another land. That's kind of an oof for them. I think they're gonna fetch. Birds of Paradise. Yeah, with 4 baubles in our deck, that's actually way more likely than it would be for other, like, Mentor decks, right? I think just basically Modern has made me respect Mitra's Bauble a lot more as a card. If that makes sense. Just get another spell. I think my opponent's Naya, probably, because they have Wooded Foothills, but you don't know for sure. I'm gonna save the plows for, like, neither real queries and real creatures, but... That was a really, really fucking good Cabal Therapy. On both ends. The Brainstorm was basically just nuts. Like, I found the land, I also found a bauble, which meant I could just have everything I wanted. My opponent conceded. Contrary to popular belief, I don't actually love siding out Force versus these decks. I'm so scared of, like, Choke with this style of deck. I'm also scared of, like, Spirit of the Labyrinth or some shit like that. Do we want Hold Breacher versus Sylvan Library? Probably not. I kind of actually think the discard's not that good versus them. Probably just do something like this. It is true I'm able to fetch better around Choke, but, like, Choke is just a, it's just a placeholder for those types of cards. Placeholder for scary cards is what I meant. Well, the other thing is, I'm kind of scared of Veil of Summer. Cal. Like, Veil of Summer is kind of terrifying for, like, Thoughtseize and Cabal Therapy, and less so for Force. Because you can just, like, force a spell that they tap full mana for. Breacher over Foul. I don't know. I think I'm not going to bother. Reluctant keep. This is like low end, but I don't really like mulliganing versus this deck. I'm just gonna cast all my spells because of Thalia. I want that one. I think so, actually. I'd rather pitch Brainstorm to force them north. I'm drawing both anyways. I see. Kind of sick that I'm just churning through all of the cards I've saw off that Ponder in one turn cycle. Or he gets like birds. I don't think I care about that. See if we can steal Runaway again. I changed my mind because I'm gonna tap out for Mentor Bauble this turn. I guess they have Zenith for thingy. If they plowed, I think I'll just let it go. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, they have red in their deck. Probably means like Pyroblast or some shit. Say P-Fire, I guess. I shuffled away my Kling. I know they have Endurance X in hand. Should I play around Punching Fire? Probably. It doesn't cost me much. What I mean is I can just cast this. And it's still a good use of my mana. I'm saving this for a Mentor. I don't think like one extra damage matters that much. There's the first Wasteland I've seen. Yes, we'll check them for a blast. Guess they don't have a blast. I know they have an endurance for sure, though. Alright, because I don't really have much going on, and I'm pretty sure their last card's not Blast. If their last card was Blast, they would have blasted the Narset. I think this is just good to do. It's fine. Also, I should have just bobbled them first, but we'll bobble now. It's fine. Remember, I still have two Plague... One of the Plague Engineers is, like, near the bottom of my deck because I saw it off Narset. But I'm not going to worry about that, that Mother of Runes. It's so unlikely to, like, actually kill me. Probably Plow is better to take. Could have cast a cantrip. Don't think it accomplishes... I think I can just sit around and wait to see what I actually need, if they actually take some action. Which does not appear to be happening. I mean, I think my opponent's completely dead now, yeah. Sure, pretty good. I guess hypothetically if they draw Punching Fire, it might become close, but I don't think really it will become that close.
Starting with green, and going to blue.
Now I'm just gonna fire spells off to make tokens. I don't know what's going on with this song, but I'm here for it. I have an island and a swamp left. I know. I have 2 islands and a swamp left. Yo, Ved, I did actually think about you. Remember that time you told me you loved the Esper Mentor deck in Modern? We're sort of doing that shit just for you. Well, not just for you, but for the stream, I guess. Can I even do this? That's probably overkill. Oh yeah, Ved, you missed it, but I looted away Timeless Dragon to Ledger Shredder. And also, all of these cards are good with Ledger Shredder. I'm always looking for, like, micro synergies for formats. And that's definitely one. Like, Ledger Shredder plus Timeless Dragon is something you can do.
Starting with green, and going to blue. Come thousands of combinations and variations, shades and hues. That is a blue-green color. This much is called.
I mean, to be fair, my opponent really didn't have much to do this game. Oh, wait, that's just a reminder. If you do like what you see here, you can support the stream. Hit that follow button. That's free to do. If you really want to support the stream, consider using that Twitch Prime sub. Or if you want to do a deck donation like Unbanmentalmisstep did, just get in touch with me via the Discord or via email, jarvisumtg@gmail.com. Or Twitter, you know, there's lots of ways to get in touch with me. I'm sad you've been a student too long, that's sad. Whatever. We'll just flex. Probably don't even really need to do this, but... I could have also just plowed a token, actually. Yo, Esper Sevinne. It's just Esper Ledger Shredder. This is a Ledger Shredder deck, more than anything else. Source of Plowshares, I forgot how good of a card that is. Oh, that's very friendly. You still can't go over the fact that Shredder triggered by opponent spells. Yeah, it's very ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna start another prediction for the third match, but I'm also gonna get some more water and run a quick ad, so I'll be right back for the third match in a few minutes. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. We're 2-0-4-0 so far with the deck. The deck's felt pretty good, actually. Like, kind of... It's kind of hard to get a deck like this correct on the first pass, I think. I think the mana might be a little bit off, actually. After observing. I think I probably should have, like, one less fetch and another dual land. If I had to guess, probably the second Tundra. Sideboard could be off as well. Probably. Alright, get your bets in. No one has bet on the third match. Get your bets in, though. Opponents haven't done too much. It's true. They haven't. This person was last on 8-cast? It's not the best hand versus 8-cast, but... don't really want to draw that one. Their name Chalice. Missed. Missing obviously sucks, but... okay. Okay. I think I reluctantly keep that. It's not the most insane, but... do not like that Emery draw. Alright, if you're gonna draw like that, I can't win, probably, but... alright. Guess I got. Emery and the Kappa Cannoneer was pretty bad for me, honestly, but... okay. I have Serenity. It's kind of a big deal. This is fine. This is good. This is okay. I like the discard on the play, but not on the draw, is how I feel about it. Oh, did I not fetch? If I didn't fetch, that was a misplay. I actually can't remember now. Can't remember. I think Prismatic Ending is not that good versus them. Well... How do I put it? It's only okay versus them is actually how I feel about it. I don't know. It's so hard to cut cards. Oh, I should have Lavinia in, I think, for sure. It cuts off all of the 0-drop artifacts. Alright, Sevinne's probably one Timeless Dragon. Alright, I'm gonna cut Painful Truths. Should probably just both Timeless Dragon. It doesn't seem that good versus them. So I chose not to bring in Plague Engineer for the Thopter tokens, but I might end up regretting that. I don't think it's good enough. Hand's also bad, but... Could have also bought a mission briefing, actually. Maybe I should have considered that. But see what happens. Bad. This might be a fast one, chat, in the opposite direction. Probably price into forcing, given how my hand looks. That's bad. Alright, they only hit Lotus Petal, but that's still something. That's like still something meaningful, unfortunately. I'm gonna die pretty quickly. Let's see. I'm basically dead, actually. I agree, I'm just dead to the Justice Saga, but they also have Psy, plus the replayed Petal, you know? It's just kind of bad news bears. I would have... It's weird. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. We're done here. I mean, I kept a 6-card hand with Brainstorm. I would keep that hand again and lose the same way. think it's fine. Alright, new prediction up if you want to bet. Hold on. Too many lands, not enough action. Also kind of just like bad versus all of their broken draws. So that's why I didn't want to keep it. Like, it just... I don't think that hand really wins very often, so I mulliganed. Obviously, like... The 6-card hand wasn't great, but I think on 6 you have to extend your reach of hands you're willing to keep. We also had a force to defend ourselves with, but you know. Wait, what? What happened? Did anyone see that? It said I got paired, then it like kicked me out of the pairing? Anyone else see that? That was super weird. Hunted Wampus, that's a pretty good username. This is probably Yorion Death and Taxes. Maybe opponent cancel? I don't know. Maybe. I'm willing to bet it's Yorion D&T though. Okay. I'm not even gonna play this. I think I'm just gonna cycle for this is gonna get Underground Sea, then I'll cycle for thing with Bob and Step. I think since my mana's gonna be so tight, I'm just gonna run it out. If it gets plowed, so be it. But whatever. I think this is also kind of a game where I just want to run them out of plows. Or maybe something like that, I don't know. Not quite for Endo, but... I'm gonna put Ending and Strand back and just redraw the Strand. Fetch Island. That one can go. We don't need that one. Those are not bad, actually. My mana is kind of awkward. Now we can Snapcaster for a briefing. Oh god, please don't. Don't even joke about that stuff. Also, I don't know why the Ponder pile just, like, jumps from left to right. That's so, like, jarring and weird. Alright, chat. Does anyone think this Ledger Shredder is going to go all the way? Just get that. Of course. I'm not taking any risks with regards to GT, because my creatures are really fragile. Fine. See what they get. If they get Conjure complete, I'm definitely going Mentor Thoughtseize. I guess I'm probably just going Mentor Thoughtseize no matter what. Do I need a second Shredder? I don't think so. I think I have all of the creatures on it I need. So if I take Batterskull, they vow in Cauldron complete and hit me for 5. Doesn't even seem that bad for me. Yo, what's up, the real David Thomas? High nerds indeed. Hog champ. Hoggers, as the kids say. In fact, I can even cast it for free, as you'll see in a second. I'm just probably going to discard it to Ledger Shredder. No matter how I do this, not particularly. Oops. This is how I meant to do it. What's up, Bean? I'm playing, like, kind of a joke deck, but it has some good ideas in it. I have Ledger Shredder and Timeless Dragon in the same deck. Just kind of gas. Cabal Therapy is kind of broken with Ledger Shredder. Yorion. Basically, we built Esper mid-range. I mean, mission briefing is not a good card. Alright, Planetos is... Actually, they do play Timeless Dragon, but I'm not going to worry about it. Opponent's playing Yorion Taxes, so... Basically, it's just like a grind fest. I have plenty of bad cards, like... Probably like 1/10 of my deck is bad. I don't think Unearth is good. That's why I eventually cut it. I actually cut the Unearth because I thought it was going to be like not very good. But that's not... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. No Cabal Therapy? I don't know. I guess I should leave it. Oh, I should cut this mission briefing. That card's heinous. My deck saw 3 drops. I don't want to, like... I thought about playing Days, and I had it in the first version, then just realized my deck is all 3s. That I think it's just not that even that good. I mean, I have Mishra's Bauble for my Mentor, which I think makes way more sense, especially with the Ledger Shredder. Arcane Lab plus Shredder is hot? That doesn't do anything. Alright, cut 1 force. I think you still want most of them actually, but... Now I have to plow it. If I had Plague Engineer, I probably wouldn't plow it, but I don't. So... I think it is too awkward for me to let that go. If I let that go, I think I would have just been, like, my plays just get way too awkward. Obviously, I thought about it, but the problem is I knew that they had Stoneforge behind as well. So... I think if I'd had, like, a removal spell, I probably would have let that go, obviously, because, like, 2 cards is a lot to trade for Thalia, but I think just my plays would have become way too awkward because I had Painful Truths in my hand. Okay. I'm really glad that they changed their mind on casting it, because this is like the best turn for me to use all my mana casting that. Discard Strand or Scrub. Strand can fetch. I'm supposed to keep the Scrub. Oh, Lawrence, you'll like this. Check out the deck list. Pretty sure you'll like this one. Is that how I get chum? Star Commando, sure. Human, right? Sure. I don't care about that. It's definitely a meme, though, which is kind of the problem. Because it's not really a problem, but... I did lose to 8 cast last round, but, you know, sometimes that happens. Another Saga? Probably should have just held the bauble to discard, actually. Probably better. Yo, Meebo, thanks for the raid. We're playing some Esper Ledger Shredder bullshit in Legacy. It's a donation deck. The actual donation was build a Ledger Shredder deck and it's base blue-white. No, I don't think I need a name construct. Guess maybe I'll end up regretting it. Maybe I will regret it, actually. Actually, you know, I think I threw it. Well, but the problem is there's a Shadow Sphere, right? So there'll always be 2/2s. I do. Brainstorm. Flashbacks events. Target play engineer. Yeah, what's up, DC? This claw therapy is not looking spectacular. How many endings have I used? Only one? I guess I could find ending. I mean, I think I'm still fine. It's just I could have been, like, dominating instead of being in kind of an awkward position. Sort of. This is still the correct play, I think. I'm just gonna discard these shitty cards. Construct. Yes. Alright. Probably, Mishra's Bobble just to cycle. Bobble myself. Okay. Well, I guess that sort of works. I mean, if I just leave both of their Shredders back, they can't even attack. I mean, I found a second Plague Engineer, which basically does the same thing as killing the Shadow Sphere. Timeless Dragon? No, probably not. That is problematic. I didn't think anyone played Cataclysm anymore. I've used most of my lands. If I had known they played Cataclysm, I would have played this game differently, which is unfortunate. But I think it's still going to be fine. Maybe it won't be. Might not literally have enough fetchable lands. See, I still have Swamp. I think the Plague Engineer is more important to, like, kill one of their shitty creatures if they play one. Death and Taxes has played that card off and on over the years. Kakwa, to answer your question. It's really bad for me. I think I could have won this game if I'd played better, actually. But... I'm gonna name Recruiter of the Guard. I think it makes sense for them to have that card. Peacekeeper, Cauldron Complete. Why is Peacekeeper in their deck versus me? Let's see, let me make sure I still have a removal spell left. But that doesn't solve the problem, like, because the instant I find a removal spell, it doesn't work, right? Like, this seems like a heinous plan. Like, just look at that. Remember it got cataclysmed? And then my opponent died? Who else remembers that? I don't know what to say. I don't actually know what to say. That's just, I don't know what the hell that was. Played perfectly, got rewarded. That's not what happened, but... Alright, we got another match with this deck. Alright, get your bets in. I'm gonna chill for a sec before starting the last match, because playing that deck is exhausting. Again, thanks for everyone coming to the stream today. Playing some Donation Legacy. I think the deck is actually pretty reasonable. There might be some ways to fix it up better. Again, if you want to support the stream and you're new here, following is the easiest way to do so, and it is free to do. And if you really want to go the extra mile or a few steps, check for those Twitch Prime subs and consider using them here. Take the money out of Bezos' pockets and put it into mine or someone else, you know? Just don't let Bezos have it, you know? Alright. Oh. Oh, that loss to 8 cast was kind of disheartening, but structurally I don't think my deck's great in that matchup. Stryfo, huh? Obosh means all odd costs. Doesn't look like a Dirtle off to me. Alright, I'm definitely killing the Hierarch. If they're like an all-odd deck, this is just like... This basically only lets them play ones next turn. Just kind of gas. Okay, Obosh does not restrict you from playing Ponder, that is true. Let's get a idea of what's going on here. Fuck. A lot of unbeatable 3-drops. Do I just take Bolt and hope Mentor kills him? I think I'm going to, actually. This might be wrong, but... The problem is they have too many 3s, yeah. Really? So irritating. That was really frustrating for the opponent to find a second Bolt up Brainstorm. Yo, what's up, Hat? Thanks for the raid. Hope you're having a good one. Opponent has put Obosh into their hand. Hope I don't die to Obosh plus true name. Yeah, I am vibing. I'm not vibing as hard as Simon Nielsen was, but that would be very difficult. I think I'm just gonna shuffle. I don't think those cards do anything. I wonder if Stryfo's going to play the Obosh next turn. think I fucked up by not plowing on step. Alright. Nope. Alright. Maybe I can win the race fairly. Fucking meme. Oh god. Alright. Problem is when I thought Siege Chase, he had 3 fucking 3-drops in his hand. That was frustrating. Alright, first this person I'm going to cut all my forces because I know they're just going to play in such a way that it's not even going to be that effective to have force. Do I want opposition agent? Probably not. But I like the whole breacher. I didn't think I would be able, like, I thought that was just losing on the spot, actually, but maybe that was incorrect. At the time, I thought I would run out of plows before that happened. But maybe I was just wrong. Well, so, I took the bolt because I thought Mentor would kill him. Because I assumed he only had 3 other bolts in his deck to remove it. Because he's not playing Punishing Fire. That was my plan, which I don't think was necessarily incorrect. But then Brainstorm immediately found another bolt, so I got really punished. I don't think Hydroblast is worth it, no. I don't think there's Unholy Heat in his deck, but I guess I can't know that for sure. Fuck, if I had one more land, this hand would be incredibly good. Actually, maybe I should just keep anyways. Just bubble myself. Actually, I've talked myself into this being a keep. This could be a mistake, though. I have 2 draws at a white source. I just take Ponder and hope he floods. Don't do that. I think that's better than taking Ignoble. I'm just gonna dump the Mentor. Obosh into hand. Alright. Rogue cards. Yeah. A lot of people like this style of deck. Yo, Snow Schwartz, welcome back. Thank you. Let me know if I should open a chest for you. So Obosh is more for Fury. Also makes sense to some degree. I haven't found a single plow yet. This is so tough. I don't know what to do because I know his hand is Obosh and 2 forces. If he draws a fetch, he can play the Uro. But if I do nothing, I just take 6. Tries and hope they don't hit land. I think that's correct, but it's kind of shit all around. Of course. Fuck me. This is just 12, right? Problem is, I haven't found a plow yet either. Sucks. Really frustrating game. My deck doesn't even have sweepers, so I can't really get out of this. Like, I'm just forced to chump this basically every turn until I'm dead. I'm short 1 mana to do all of this. Because, like... I mean, I could Therapy the Force, plow the Obosh, but then I have to worry about Uro. I guess maybe that's just how it would be. Another Fury behind? Shit. What? I'm explaining this. Well, I guess if I play that, they don't play Uro, so probably worth it. No, I think sacking it to Fury is bad because I just take 6 and don't force him to cast her thing. But I'm also kind of drawing dead now. I don't even know what I could draw. I guess Painful Truths into two removal spells. I don't know. I guess... You can Painful Truths for 2, Lawrence. That was my plan. Like, just Divination into 2 plows. Alright, whatever. I think I played... Not great. Oh, God. That was kind of a stressful match, and I don't think I played it great. Do you think there is merit to this deck, but someone else smarter can fix the problems? I think probably what has to happen is just having one of each duel felt not good. Probably, like... This makes the deck easier to play, and it's, like, not too taxing. Like, mana's still reasonable. This deck doesn't actually suffer from a lot of the issues that, like, Blue-Red Delver does in terms of mana. Like, you don't actually fuck up your mana base completely because you need days on every single land. So you can play, like, basics of your non-blue sources. Like, you can play Plains, you can play Swamp. Timeless Dragon was pretty good. Not sure it's the exact right thing to do, but I think it's decent. I'm trying to think if there's other things I would change about the deck. Sideboard's probably a bit off too, but someone else smarter can figure that out as well. Although, for the screenshot for the video, I'm gonna leave it as is, but Definitely there's something in this vein. This island was the last one, right? What's next? I don't know. I'm probably gonna head off in a bit. I'm starting to get a headache now. Playing these decks always feels very, very painful to me nowadays because I'm getting old, I guess. Snow Schwartz, should I open a chest for you? Yeah? Alright. Actually I thought Sevinne's Reclamation was pretty good. Crimson Valve pack. Is that worth anything? Don't know. The answer is sort of. It's 1.64 tickets. Alright, GG's Chase. This is what I was playing. It's kind of an experimental deck, but your deck was also experimental. I was basically just built this deck from the ground up because it was a donation deck, and it was theoretical. But I think Ledger Shredder is really strong, but it's not actually that good in Delver, weirdly enough. I think it's a lot better in a deck that's a lot more proactive. Like, Grix's Death Shadow with Shredder makes a lot of sense in Modern more than Blue-Red Murktide does, in my opinion. But, you know, like, Counterspells are not that good with Shredder. But, like, Discard spells are good. Mishra's Bauble is obviously good, and, like, Removal is good. So, that's what it was going on here, but... Probably not gonna play this again for a while. Maybe I'll come back to it when someone else works on it as well. But figured I would throw it out here. People tried in Modern Reanimator. The Legacy Reanimator deck is so high power that I don't think you can fit Shredder into it in Legacy. But that's just my opinion.